How am I gonna get to this one? Okay, definitely not this way. Do I? Hold on. Okay, I think I take a boat to it? I think I board a ship to it, right? Where am I? Hold on. Okay, definitely not right. Okay, that's definitely not right. How did I get another divine shard here? Does this divine shard like replenishes themselves? Or did I just miss that one? Where's Rosalinda?
Apologies for asking this of you, Alain. It's merely that I'd like to make an inquiry regarding the nature of these sanctuaries.
Please, your presence is more than welcome. We'll ask the same thing.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary. He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Beside you stands the Turanos of Alain. The ring of the unicorn would remain ever bound were it not for you. Or for your ancestors, who conveyed the rite of covenant through a great many generations. For that, you have my utmost gratitude. 'Tis a kindness I scarcely deserve, O wise sage. But if I may, I wish to ask a question of you. For what purpose were these sanctuaries constructed? To house errant, wandering souls, those of the fallen Zenoiran Empire. Yet that raises another question still. How is it that Zenoiran met with ruin? 'Twas an act of hubris immeasurable. In search of the forbidden gift of immortality, their sorcerers made sacrifice of a divine being, the great and noble unicorn.
Such vile disregard for the natural world.
Indeed, and greed only drove them further from their own humanity. Amidst the slaughter, they sought to elicit the creature's purifying energy, and in so doing, break free of the shackles of mortality. Yet the cleansing fires of the unicorn glow impossibly bright, violent in their rejection of vice and villainy. For the wicked-hearted to harness such a power as their own would be a contradiction of its very purpose. 'Twas a miscalculation of the most fatal ilk. With the beast's dying embers, the fury of the unicorn struck Zenoira's people. Their skin burned, their flesh was rent from their bodies, and their souls were condemned to wander for the rest of eternity. How horrible. 'Twas the greatest irony, then, that the rite proved a success in the end. From the ashes of tragedy rose but one survivor. A single girl, capable of communion with the divine unicorn her countrymen had so cruelly defiled. Aside the pontifex of Albion and the elven Turanos, she set forth to deliver peace to the restless souls of Zenoira's citizens. A venture which saw them construct 6 sanctuaries spread through every land of Fevrith. So these like sanctuaries were built way long ago, and they're like referencing Zenoiran. So like Zenoiran isn't something like a new empire that started. It's like they brought back like an old evil empire, like because Alain's like old empire was like Cornea, and like I thought Zenoiran was something they came up with, but no, Zenoiran is like an old empire, from what I understand, right? Upon its completion, she
The ring of the unicorn.
And that of the maiden.
Then the reason this ring answers to me alone is the royal blood flowing through my veins.
Quite so. Your heart is that of the unicorn, fated to commune with a maiden true and fair. A destiny which culminated in the rite of covenant and the subsequent unbinding of the ring's true form. Now, the power of cleansing housed within these grounds will prove a great boon in the battle ahead. You need only accept its grace. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea. The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it. Ringbearer, the Sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
What brilliant light? Oh, we got a speed. Oh, that's a physical spear. I thought that would be magic. Heals 25% HP when using active skill. The power cleanses the taking physical form. That quite impressive. The element one which we must be sure to make proper use of. Now then, once the 4 centuries remaining, let's be off. I just thought the Alpine one was gonna give me like magic items. I mean, do you want it? Shattering Pursuit. I want you to have Shattering Pursuit. Honestly, yeah, you can have it. Sure, take it. So if you give me an spear, is Dragonhold gonna give me a? I think Dragonhold might give me an axe. I think? I'm not sure. Not it. Hold on. There we go. Oh, Bernagara's here. Shouldn't like the royal family be here?
But why have you asked to join us here?
Shouldn't the royal family be here?
Baltro, I want to know more about the man who thinks he can tamper with other people's minds. I have a few other questions for this friend of yours, too.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Excellent.
Hope you're in the explaining mood, Sage. There's a sorcerer working with Galerius. Goes by the name Baltro. What can you tell me about him?
The man was a true prodigy, if ever one has deserved the title. His aptitude for magic was, in a word, peerless. A gift he employed with little concern for sense or morals. 'Twas through that disregard that he birthed arts as magnificent as they were monstrous. The right.
Is that how the devil still lives? By possessing the body of another?
I don't know, he looks pretty old. If he were possessing, like, younger bodies, wouldn't he be, like, younger now?
Baltro himself has no need of such trickery.
Yeah.
While the lost souls of ancient Zenoiran's people have long stood confined within the sacred grounds of the Sanctuaries, Baltro has remained in the realm of the living, sustaining his twisted physical form for centuries. centuries upon end.
A lone survivor of a fallen empire. But if those souls have been locked away, how exactly was he able to summon them?
With the crystal of transference, of course. A potent medium capable of circumventing the barred gate to beyond. Once the desired soul was summoned, he wielded the right of channeling to convey it into a yet living host. 'Tis a feat, I presume, only possible for a man of Baltrus' infernal aptitude.
Crystals of transference.
I can't say I've ever heard of them myself.
I bet they're real tough to come by. Otherwise, he'd have brought back the whole damn empire by now.
Okay, so Baltro is trying to resurrect the like the old Zenoiran Empire. Okay,
You
interesting.
make a good point.
I've got one more question for you, Sage. This armor I'm wearing, it's not the only set.
Yeah, that's the 1-4.
There was another up in Albion recovered from the Sanctuary when Zenoiran first started knocking. Way I hear, it was the Pontifex who found it, gave it to a guy named Nigel not long after. So, I was wondering, does this place have any old gear you're looking to part ways with?
Alas, all armaments stored within these walls have long since been evacuated. Yet the power of cleansing remains pure and true.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna hand me an axe after all this, so you're right.
Grasp it tight, and it shall surely bring you succor in the days to come. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the Sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Alright. For Brilliant Light? Yeah, you did give me an axe. 20% when using active skill. Look, the power of cleansing is taking physical form. Looking like quite an impressive augment as well, one which we must be sure to make proper use of. Now, there's 3 sanctuaries remaining. Okay, so the weapons are like the purifying power of the sanctuaries taking physical form. Okay. All stats plus 5. I think like 90 is the highest the physical will go. Yeah, you can get this. It's more damage on you. The axe, which you can gives you, I think I give that to you. Yeah, you don't need Grand Smash, you have Roll Strike now. Do I want you to have this, or should I give this to you? Okay, this doesn't do a lot of damage. Huh, okay. Anybody else? How about you? I mean, I could give it to you. Frozen Battle Axe? You have Ground Smash now. You don't need Frozen Battle Axe anymore. All stats plus 5. Yeah, you know what? Give you that one. What are you using? 22 Steel Axe. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna assume Bastorius gives you a bow? Right? Like, that makes sense. Bastorius gives you a bow. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, that makes sense. Oh, there's two of you this time.
Sorry for making you drag us along like this.
Please, there's nothing to apologize for. I take it you have a question to ask.
We want to see if this sage knows anything about the blue. It's the only reason we even got in here, so... I'll start by offering a prayer to the Sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the Unicorn, present its grandeur before me. You've accomplished much, Ring-bearer. 'Tis no easy feat crossing a nation bound in the harshest of winters.
I don't mean to interrupt, wise sage, but I was wondering if you could answer something for us. What exactly is the Bastorius Blue?
You refer to the azure stone on your person, yes? It is magic made crystal, cultivated by the elves of yore. Long ago, when their kind still called Bastorius home.
There were elves here?
That era too saw Zenoiran's reign encroach upon every region of Fevrith. The elves to the south, secure behind Ervelda's veil, espoused neutrality and insulated themselves in the forests of Elheim. Yet those in Bastorius do not possess such luxury. Instead, they forged a powerful crystal capable of transforming their bodies into those of colossal beasts.
Astrals. But they could turn themselves back, right?
Such a technique did exist, yes. Though, unfortunately, it has long been lost to the passage of time.
Should have guessed as much.
Still, Zenoiran must have had some reason for wanting the stone so bad. Even though they didn't use their mind control to try and get it.
I suspect you allude to the rite of channeling. As I understand it, Vestral physiology is far too distinct to house a human soul, making the rite a futile venture. In its place, they likely sought the crystal for its similar mastery over the hearts of your race. All in the grand hopes of rivaling the same strength they failed to overcome so many years prior.
Some story this thing's got.
Now, we lack the time for further conversation. Allow me to imbue your ring with the power of cleansing. Use it well, and bring an end to Galerius' cruel ambitions. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it.
Ring-bearer, the Sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your present unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Oh, brilliant light. 25 bowl. Wounds that power cleanse is taking physical form. Wounds that quite impressive armament as well. Which one mess? Yeah, alright. Should I give that to Unifi? Like, Unifi is my go-to archer at this point. I have, like, no other archers anywhere. I mean, like, I have 2 archers on the same team for some reason. Unifi, all stats plus 5. I want you to keep that, actually. Hold on, what are you using? Harpoon bolt. Attacks and calling the enemy with a piercing strike. I kind of want you to keep that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I want you to have the shining light, right? Yeah, you need a shining light. So I can't swap that off you. What to do? I mean, like, I could give it to you? Hold on. Show me your skill real quick. Attacks the column of enemies, single enemy, roll of enemies, negates one physical attack. Grinds a roll of allies buffs and negates one physical attack. I want you to attack like a column of enemies. So I probably will just give it to you then. I want the phantom attack on you, not gonna lie. But, yeah. Okay, be the Sacred Bow. Icicle Arrow. Adds magic damage to... attacks 2 enemies with like freeze. Sure, Icicle Arrow and, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that works.